Yes.
Super fast.
Yes, how fast? How many miles an hour? It's actually measured in miles per second.
Probably fast. Probably
It
fast.
is 186,000 miles a second. So you're not going to outrun it, right?
No.
You can't outrun electricity. That means that electricity in 1 second will travel all the way around the world 7.5 times. That's fast.
In 1 second?
In 1 second.
But no light would be that powerful.
That's fast. That's pretty much as fast.
Now this, you guys pointed out the hot dog, right?
Yeah.
The reason we use a hot dog is because a hot dog is about the moisture content of human flesh, like your finger. And that's what this is demonstrating here. Is the energy goes in this one, out this one, and in and out of the bulb. So that hot dog is cooking, or is actually lighting up that light bulb. And I'll show you.
Whoa. You gotta put gloves on.
Because this is electricity now. This I can't escape. I can't outrun it, right? So I have to wear gloves. Not regular gloves. These are special gloves. See? Everybody see that?
It's like a plug-in.
Yep. And eventually that light bulb will get dimmer as this dries out. Because then the electricity won't travel through it as well.
like a spark when you do
Yep. It does spark.
Whoa.
You don't want to do that very much, so it really stinks. So that is the hot dog cooker. And it will just keep getting drier and drier and drier as the electricity goes through it.
Now it's kind of like.
With electricity? With your dad's help?
No, I did it on the side.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that's how the electricity works. Is it safe to fly a kite around power lines?
No.
Do you know why?
Because if the kite hits the power line,
What'll happen?
it might electrocute the kite and go all the way down the string and electrocute you.
Because electricity wants to get to the ground, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what we're going to show you next. Is we're going to show you, we'll call him Darin. My name is Darin. And this is me, and I don't know any better, so I'm going to fly a kite by a power line. You tell me if I make it, okay? Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Well, that one must be. Okay, here I go. And I'm safe there. Here I go. Whoop, there I got it. You never know which one. It looks, you can't tell that those are energized. And they're at 9,000 volts.
Do that again.
So,
Yeah, it looks cool. I'm not. It's really scary.
Yeah, I'm not ever gonna fly in a Barbie
It's turning the cars on fire.
that's what happens when you fly a kite by a power line. You see, when I turn this on, until I touch something, there was no fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's once that arc is started, that flame you see is an arc. Once that's started, it doesn't stop very easy. So this is a sheet of paper, everybody, right? So I'm going to show you how electricity works. Okay?
Is that hot?
Not yet.
Jacob's ladder.
So this is what Jacob's ladder is, you guys.
Whoa.
So that's, right now the arc hasn't started, but once it does, it heats up the air and makes the air a good conductor. And that's what happens.
Is it heating? Whoa.
See, it takes it all the way up here before it breaks.
Whoa. Cool.
That's funny.
No wonder it's called Jacob's ladder with string.
If I get this right, it should keep going.
It's like tape.
Like a taser,
Yeah, it's like a taser.
but more deadly.
What happens with a piece of paper in the middle? Doesn't it? Should burn it.
Whoa. There's many holes in it.
Whoa, that almost.
Okay, pass that around. Look at it in the light and see all the little holes in it.
I know.
That's where the electricity
When
passes.
you're like that.
Pass through.
Whoa, it keeps on going.
Sideways. That's cool. What about the cute
Car.
Oh,
I got fired.
Oh, dear.
Okay, guys. Now all the lines are up. Now this car just ran into this wire. And the wire is laying on the car. Okay?
Oh, God.
What do you think you should do if you're in that car?
Get out. Get out. And then get out.
Okay, what you do is if there's a power line on your vehicle,
Get out of it.
you stay put. Never, ever get out of the car. If the car's on fire or something, and you absolutely have to get out, you have to jump from the car. Okay, so always stay put. Unless there's a fire in your vehicle. And policemen should know that, or whoever gets there first. So this is what it can look like. And if you see a car with power lines on it, you stay away, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is Thea. This is Thea, okay? Thea's a really nice person. So she is going to go help this person, okay? She's going to go help. Hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Well, Thea's gone. So, I mean, when this is right, it looks like it's dead, right? Oh,
It's
no,
on fire. Oh, God. It's on fire.
So, but that's what happens. When the electricity is grounded, that electricity is flowing through that. It's not really hurting anything, but it's flowing through that. So as soon as Thea came up and touched it, now it made another path to ground, and Thea didn't make it.
You're mean.
Okay, now we've got a farm auger. Okay, we're going to pretend this is a farm auger behind the tractor. Going down the road, and that auger is too high. So here he comes.
I hope they're like little black dots.
Okay, let's try it again. I don't know what's going to happen here. But this farmer is cruising along here. That's what happens. See how close I have to get to make it jump? And look how far away I pull.
Let it burn.
That thing must be hot.
See, now look at it. Like a bird on a wire. As long as you're not touching the ground, it's okay. But the minute it does, it provides a path to ground.
And electrocute.
Yep.
Seriously, that's going on again.
So many fires.
Okay. So now, anybody know what this is called over here?
I don't.
Oh. Of course you're not supposed to touch it.
An electrical substation, right? We have one right down here. Across from the bank. One over there is a small one, but that's 41,000 volts. This is 9,000 volts. 41,000 volts. There's up to 500,000 volts. That's 500,000. And that stuff's bad. So in your house, it's pretty safe, right? Do we want to mess around with an outlet without our mom and dad?
Never.
Yeah. Yep,
never
that
put
can hurt you.
water on it.
Yeah, water and electricity don't mix, right?
No.
Water connects to
So,
electricity.
anyhow, this fence is to keep people and animals out of there because it's very, very dangerous in there. There's rock all over in the substation floor. That is to eliminate what's called step potential, which doesn't mean anything to you, but if there wasn't that in there, by walking you could get electrocuted in a substation because there's so much energy trying to get back to the source.
Trying to get up on
It just travels through the ground.
hot dog burner.
No, we don't want to actually start something on fire.
No way. Start the hot
These
dog
are what we wear to protect ourselves from the electricity.
Those look fun.
These are rubber gloves, or rubber sleeves, and these are the rubber gloves that go with it. Because yesterday, we were working on 7,200 volts most of the day. And these protect me. So that you guys don't have lights while I'm working on the power. See, I look like a
They look like an alien.
alien. I only got 3 fingers. You got anything? Allison? Go ahead.
Once there was a thunderstorm
Yep.
and a lightning bolt hit it hit right by the
Lightning did?
hit right by the electrical box. I have a mini one and it hit, and then one girl had to came and put little flags on where the lightning
Yep.
spotted and actually
I actually put a hot dog in their car.
That wouldn't do anything, would it? Okay. So there we're doing the hot dog again. Now, that would really hurt if I got my finger in between there.
Oh yeah.
It would.
Oh yeah.
See how bright it is? Go ahead.
Sometimes it happens if you're in a lightning or a thunderstorm, and there's a lot of lightning. Sometimes it happens where all your lights go out in your house and like you need like a lantern or something.
That's where I have to go to work.
That happened about 5 times on my lane.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Once we had a big thunderstorm and all our lights in our house went out and the TV was still on, so it was like that, and our lamp was blinking since it was plugged in. And Abby had to come all the way upstairs just because she was scared of the dark.
Yeah.
Like when the light came up on the Jacob ladder, was that what it does like back then when on TVs? Yes, it did.
On the TV antenna?
Yeah.
No, this is voltage jumping. Is what it is. It's just to show you what it looks like.
No,
So you can see electricity.
Put one of those
'Cause
stick
nobody-
persons up to Jacob's ladder.
It won't do anything. You can barely see anything there. You know, you can't see the electricity. The only way you can see it is if we bring it out in the air. That's what Jacob's ladder was showing.
Can you do
Okay, what happens if you like slip the paper like right in the middle where it goes through? What would happen?
It would start on fire really quick. Luckily, I didn't start it on fire. I should have asked for a trash
I
can.
have a question.
Yes.
So if you're out playing and you see a car crash into a pole and the wire falls on it, what are you gonna do?
Stay away.
We talked about this, right?
Stay away.
Stay away from it?
First of all, yep, stay away, keep other people away. And then what? Call 911. Or have an adult call 911,
Oh yes.
right? But number one is stay away. They're safe in the car, right?
Did you know that there's other numbers for ambulances and police and firefighters instead of 911?
Good question, Mr. Swenson. Any more?
Yeah, I have more questions. if you're flying a kite and your kite falls, sometimes kites don't stay where they belong. They kind of swirl around, they land on the ground, and it lands on the wires. What would you do?
Leave it there.
Let go of the rope, let go of the string, and go get an adult, ask for help?
First of all, we're not going to fly kites anywhere around power lines, right?
Nope. And I also know just let it go, and it might, if the wind, it might move the kite somewhere else.
What about in your backyards? Is there anything dangerous in your backyard?
Nope.
There's power lines if you have a tree house or something.
I have a power line in my backyard.
Yep.
I do.
I do too.
have a power line anywhere near my house.
Yeah, but there is still power at your house there.
Electric boxes.
What do you think this is right here, you guys? What does that look like?
A house. Oh, no, that's
That's a miniature, it looks like a transformer. We use those to take, let's say 9,000 volts down to what you use in your house. And those are not safe to play around. A lot of people do, and we try to keep them safe, but if something is wrong, they may not be safe.
What they tried to open it.
This right here is a transformer. This one's a little different, there's not a whole lot there, but this one takes power out of the outlet and it bumps it up to 9,000 volts so that we can see it.
Why can't you put it up to 1 volt?
Because it starts out at 120.
Why can't you put it down to 1?
Anybody else got anything? So, tree forts near power lines is bad. Those green boxes you stay away from. Do you go in and get your ball after somebody hits it in the substation fence?
No.
What do you do?
Just leave it.
Well, you don't have to lose your ball. You can maybe go talk to an adult, and an adult will call the power company, and somebody will go and get it for you.
Is it even possible to get it down to 1 volt?
No. Well, no.
Wouldn't light the lights at 1 volt. It takes more than that.
So is our hot dog drying out?
No.
It's changing color. Now look, right on the ends, it's a little, it's quite a bit lighter color than in the middle. The ends are still full of moisture. The middle is drying up.
Because
Any more questions, Mr. Swenson?
No? I'm good.
So power is dangerous. Safe in your house, but you need to respect it and stay away from it.
and never play with water near outlets.
Yep.
What if you see a babe fly into
A what?
power line?
A bag.
Yeah.
It should just be fine. You notice how birds are always landing on the wires, right?
Yeah.
They don't get burned.
Warning.
Because they're not touching the ground at the same time.
Nope.
Any of the teachers have anything? Any questions?
What if there's like a bad storm and like your roof blows off and somehow a power line gets in your house?
Let's hope that never happens.
That is just.
That is one thing though, you guys, during the storms, power lines do go down, trees fall over on top of power lines, take them down. So if you see any of that, just stay away from it, because it will get you.
Will a bird be dumb enough to peck at the thing?
Birds peck through, woodpeckers peck through holes and cause us a lot of trouble.
So it would be dumb enough to do that?
Yeah, they don't know any different. Yeah, some of the big birds get tangled up in the power lines. That's not good. Huh?
You have to save that bird.
That bird can't be saved anymore when it gets tangled up.
Yeah, that probably shot.
What if
You can
there was
only
a
shoot
storm
so
and
shot.
the lightning hit the tree and the tree was going straight to there was a long tree and it was going towards your house and it hit your house.
Then it would smash a little bit in your house, wouldn't it?
What if it was
Tree?
a sapphire?
Would you get free insurance?
If it's
My grandpa, I have found out the grandpa years.
Yep.
He got struck by lightning before.
Yeah, that's. Go ahead. No, you.
Kira.
will a power line ever go on a house if it's above it?
It hooks to the house.
But it won't fall on it?
It could. Anything is possible. That's why you guys are here today, is to know what to expect. Who is this?
Yeah.
Where's she at?
Blah.
She's right here next to this
Stick over
car. Now the person in the car is just fine, but Thea's not. Right? You went to save that car person, and now you're not around it. Yep. So how's our hot dog doing? We should see if it's hot. It's almost boiling. Or,
How can it boil? Why didn't you use?
It's getting dehydrated.
Well, I live in the cities, and in our backyard there's a power line, and
Yep.
a tree fell on the power line,
Yep.
and we couldn't go outside for a few days.
That's very smart, isn't it? Did the power line come off the house?
Yes.
No. So chances are that power line was probably hot, meaning it was energized. And if you would have went out there, you could have. It was probably sitting there and it wasn't doing anything. But if you went up there and touched it, you would see that it was hot.
Why would I touch it?
You would. That's why we're here. Yeah.
Are you safe when a power line lands on your house and you're in it?
Depends on when a power line lands on your house. Chances are power lines don't go over the house.
But what if it did?
You guys, all these tough questions. Yes, you're safe.